It's done. Go home, everybody.
In today's video, I will power scale Bill's cipher and even debunk of his ass debunks. Also, note I will be using the bulk of Bill, so be warned there will be spoilers.
But let's start this off with the fact Bill is a threat to the multiverse, which Bill himself confirms he can destroy it, and the pan-dimensional beings that exist between the 7-11 dimensions that fear Bill are confirmed to be spatial dimensional by Bill himself, and it is even confirmed that Bill 2D world is indeed two-dimensional, confirmed by Bill himself. So this alone would just disprove most of the debunks, and their next arguments would be that aliens died in a three-dimensional place. But Bill actually explains that gravity falls exist in a spot between dimensions multiple times in the book of Bill. And there's people who tried debunking the book after it just came out without even doing research or reading the whole thing, which I will just debunk too. The 10th dimensional cunning and charisma isn't a hyperbolic or a joke. As Gravity Falls creator said, Bill's mind exists in multiple dimensions at once. So this would prove Bill's mind exists in a 10-dimensional dimension too.
The truth about Bill is he would not have the attention span to actually sit down and write a book. His mind is kind of occupied in multiple dimensions at once. He's got a little bit of an ability to see a little bit of the future, a little bit of the past. He's all over the place. And
your arguments against Schrodinger's cat existence in Gravity Falls also gets debunked, as unironically as Bill Cipher himself just already bought up Schrodinger's cat before, as his whole existence is Schrodinger's cat, and it is proven again in the same book. As Bill says, the elf is both alive and dead at the same time, which is the many worlds interpretation of Schrodinger's cat paradox. And this would be above multiversal, as not just is the multiverse infinite, but the future infinite possibilities, with all of Theses' futures being timelines, with this being supported by other books, that every decision you make creates another timeline or parallel universe, with Bill himself also being able to see an infinite kaleidoscope of infinite variables on top of infinite realities, and he can scan all Theses' infinite possibilities or infinite realities and variables at once. And the string theory stuff isn't a joke, as Bill says tons of times that the universe is a hologram, with this being a property of the string theory. But ignoring this, time to get into the new stuff we know about Bill, with him being 1 trillion years old. And Ford confirms Bill is extra-dimensional, as well as Bill staring is a multi-dimensional being that transcends the multiverse, with this being consistent as Bill was trying to break the seal between real life and fiction, and Bill even possessed the show's creator. In the book also supporting Bill's plot manipulation, as Time Baby warns his man that Bill can warp the narrative, with this being shown as he changed the intro of the show, with the nightmare realm, a place that exists between dimensions that needs 5-dimensional stuff to access, and it being a higher plane of existence that is beyond imagination, with it being a lawless place that lacks physics, with it even lacking cause and effect, and it being outside of the timeline and beyond time itself, with Bill Cipher also being concept, with both Bill and Ford both stating he is idea that can't be killed, with Bill in an interview even stating this. This would give Bill Cipher type 2 conceptual embodiment. Bill also survived the Gravity Falls finale and can exist and move around in places outside of time or space, and he doesn't need deals to get possess things, and unicorn hair isn't really a weakness of his, as he can destroy at force fields, and that should be enough. There is OFC a lot of stuff that left out, and I will probably just make a part 2 to this, but I just wanted to get the important stuff out of the way.